I'm Gina, and this is my story of hope. I was born in 1970. My mother was 14 years old. My father was 16 years old. My father left when I was 1, and that's when my mom's life of pain pill addiction started. By the age of 5, my mom had my brother. My brother was all that mattered to me, and all I cared about was sheltering him from seeing things and protecting him and making sure he was fed and making sure that his diapers were changed. And when he was taken away from me, it was the most devastating loss because my little brother was all I had. All I know is that I didn't want to be where I was at. I didn't want to live with my mom. I didn't want to be around my mom. Didn't understand why my dad didn't want me. That's what I used to think as a little kid. My dad didn't want me. And I didn't understand why my brother got to get out of there, but I didn't. At the age of 9, my mom, she left me home with a man to babysit me while she went out one night, and he sexually abused me. And he told me if I ever told anybody or told my mom that he would kill us both. Her addiction taught me how to be a good liar, how to do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it hurts people. I just feel like I learned a lot of behaviors that came out in me later in life. She contracted HIV. The HIV-related illness took her life at the age of 38. When she died, there's a big piece of me that died, and that's when all of my addictive learned behaviors came out. My addiction started with the gambling, and then meth got in there. I didn't even know who I was. I started committing criminal acts to support my habits. I lost my children. Never been in trouble with the law in my life, and I started going to jail, in and out of jail. I didn't stop to think about what I was doing to my kids, what I did. I abandoned them because that's all I knew. I didn't know how to be a mom. My entire life leading up until the age of 42, I didn't know how to love anyone. The bottom for me was the last prison sentence, and then coming out to having nobody and being homeless and pregnant with Camden. At that point, whatever was inside of me said, this is your chance to break the cycle. This is your chance to break the cycle of addiction in your family. I was so scared because I didn't know where I was gonna go with my baby. I couldn't live out of my car with my baby. I didn't want to bring him to a shelter. I got a phone call that said, you can move into your apartment on June 19th. My son was still in the hospital, and got the keys and brought my car and my clothes and my kids, the baby stuff, and walked into a fully furnished apartment, a crib, everything, and I cried. I can't even explain it. The feeling of, oh my God, I can bring my baby to a home. Because I utilized all of their services and still do, at Perspectives, I have broken the cycle of addiction. For the first time in my life, I love myself, and I have never loved myself. And a big part of that is because of Perspectives working with me and helping me to get on my feet. I now have an identity as a mother. My mental health is under control. I am healing. I own my story. I'm accountable for my actions from the past. I love my life, and I am blessed because Perspectives helped me get here. I did the work, but they gave me the tools.